M.A. Sumantiran, you have 13 minutes.
Thank you, Honourable Presiding Member. His Excellency the President made a statement of government policy yesterday at the opening of the new session of Parliament. He's made this practice in his short tenure as President. He's done this many times. One wondered each time he prorogued Parliament why he was doing so. Now it seems fairly clear to us that he loves to give a throne speech, and as often as he can, he mounts that chair and says to the House and to the nation all the things that he had wanted to say for several decades now. So while he enjoys himself doing that, the citizens of the country are in utter peril due to the economic situation. Of course, the President waxes eloquent about how much he has turned the economy around. All of us know that those are hollow words. It is true that there is a semblance of normality that has been restored. With his long experience, one must concede that he has steadied the ship somewhat, and we wish to congratulate him on that. But when you have a moratorium on debt repayment, that's a looming disaster. It gives you immediate relief, only to have darker clouds surround the country a little later. Similarly, the IMF relief enables us to borrow more now. Well, we need to borrow, no one disputes that, but that can only take us into further debt. So it seems on the outward that things are rosy, but in fact they are not. A long-term look will tell us that that is not true. And the country must realize this. The country must also realize that the President has declared this year an election year, as though it is entirely at his disposal to decide on election dates. We are a republic. We are not a monarchy. Our constitution stipulates, the laws stipulate when periodic elections must be held. When local council elections were declared to be held early last year, by a sleight of hand, by not signing the warrant to release the money, the Minister of Finance, the President himself, thwarted the citizens of this country exercising their franchise. That's a violation. That's a violation against democracy. That's a violation of the Constitution. For a long period now, the provincial council elections have not been held. I have repeatedly reminded the Prime Minister that following on his own committee's recommendation, I have introduced a private member's bill, which, if it is passed, provincial council elections can immediately be held. But they are holding that back. And now he has decided that a presidential election must be held. And so the Treasury has been advised to release funds for two elections, presidential election and a general election this year. Now, we all know that when the President signals right, he often turns left. So we are not quite sure what this signaling really is. Nevertheless, you cannot build the economy of a country by the way you suppress people exercising their franchise, people expressing their dissent, and by oppressive methods. And that is what we see. You can say all you want as a statement of government policy. And one thing I want to highlight here is that as he took office, he came to this house and he said, first shall we resolve the ethnic conflict. He asked everyone in the house. Everyone put their hands up. Everyone said, yes, we will do it. And he assured us that that will be done before the 75th Independence Day celebration that happened last year. Now we have gone past the 76th Independence Day as well. And not a hum, not a word from the President on that issue.